Most people just live life drifting, coasting, having no fucking clue where they're going. Which is why they live the same life for 5, 6, 7, 8 years in a row. Because they don't know what they want. They say wishy-washy goals such as, well, I want to be successful, I want to make a lot of money, but there's no detail. There's no clarity. I believe in the phrase, design the life that you want. I also believe in the quote, the best way to predict the future is to create it. You are the architect. You can design a life that brings you fulfillment. You don't have to be settling for a life that you've been given. And I think a lot of people need to realize how precious life is. Because sometimes we forget. You're alive. The odds of you being born, first of all, are 400 trillion to 1. I'm going to say that one more time. 400 trillion to 1. You weren't supposed to be here, but you're here. A sequence of events transpired. The right sperm fertilized the right egg. And here you are, holding an iPhone, breathing. And yeah, you may not be satisfied with the way your life is going right now, but you're a fucking miracle. Just reflect on that for a damn minute. You're a miracle. You shouldn't be here, but you are. That should wake you up. That should make you realize, man, this existence is truly special. I'm living on this incredibly intricate planet with millions of species on this floating rock in the Milky Way, in a universe with billions of galaxies. I mean, come on, comprehend this for a minute. And then snap back into reality and think, wow, this existence is special. Because people forget. People start moaning and groaning and they forget that them being born in itself is a damn miracle. That should make you realize that this is special. And then from there, ask yourself, what kind of a life do I want to live? Forget what you think is possible. We're going to address that. The limiting beliefs that you have that make you question whether or not you can, we're going to work on that. Because you have those limiting beliefs for a reason. Maybe your childhood, right? Maybe when you were a young boy, you grew up in a house where your parents were scared of money and, you know, they didn't have much of it. And so they were holding on to it. And so you grew up feeling like making money was an impossible thing, some good money or whatever. I mean, there's several reasons why you feel the way you do. Maybe you weren't told that you were special enough when you were a kid. Maybe your parents talked down to you, they called you stupid or whatever. And so you grew up feeling like you couldn't handle the more difficult tasks. That you couldn't perhaps ever be a business owner because you're not that intelligent or whatever, right? So there are limiting beliefs that you have of yourself that are holding you back. But put them to one side for a moment and ask yourself, what kind of a life do I want to live? This time next year, 2024, December. I know it's November now, but the end of next year, what kind of a life do you want to be living? Now, look, I know a year isn't enough time to have a multi-million-pound business up and running. You can get a lot of results under your belt in a year. And that's what I want you to reflect on. This time next year, describe waking up in the morning. Where are you? Are you in a new neighborhood in your own apartment? Imagine there was a camera crew there filming your day. What would your day look like? And I want you to have fun with it. Don't get too bothered with the detail. Well, Ali, I don't live there right now. Listen, I said the limiting beliefs we'll work on. Right now, I want you to describe the life in detail. What does it look like? Where are you? The life that you want, not what you think you can achieve, what you want. The reason why I want you guys to do this exercise is because it's going to excite you. You're going to start smiling. I'm going to wake up. I'm in a penthouse, man. I'm going to put on my Ralph Lauren slippers. I'm going to go to the kitchen, make myself a nice cup of coffee, overlook the city, play some jazz whilst I get changed. Just visualize it. Run me through your day. What do you do after you've had breakfast? Where are you going? Business meetings? Where is that business meeting? Is it in your local city? Or are you flying out to Milan to attend a conference? What is it? Because a lot of people set wishy-washy goals. That's not enough. I want to make money. I want to this. And that's not enough. Be detailed with it. The reason why is because you start to feel good about living that life. You get a preview of what that life looks like, and then you reverse engineer it. Okay, if I am to live a life as special as that, I need to become a different man. And you do. To achieve things you've never achieved before, you must do things you've never done before. Right? Something has to change. You have to change. But you got to be detailed. What do the masses do? The masses say wishy-washy things. And there's a great quote, observe the masses and do the opposite. The masses are not relaxed. They're not serious with their goals. The masses aren't serious with their nutrition. They just eat whatever and they're overweight, 30% body fat. What do most average motherfuckers do? And do the opposite. The thing is, someone out there is living in a penthouse. Someone else out there is in great shape. You can do these things. And you need to stop viewing people that have achieved this level of success as crooked or, conniving or whatever. No, you can be a good person and be someone who makes a lot of money, in shape. Look, you're either looking for the reasons or you're looking for results. Stop getting in your own way. There's no haters out there. It's you. You are the biggest hater. No one else is trying to prevent you from winning. You are stopping yourself from winning. There's no one to blame but yourself. Get out of your own way. If you want to win, you have to get out of your own way and take it upon yourself. Full accountability. Right, I am where I am because of me and nobody else. And if I am to change the circumstances that I'm currently experiencing, I must change. I must do things differently. Old habits do not open new doors. You must carry yourself differently going forward. This time next year could be remarkable for you. You could be making the money that you want to make. You could be in love with a woman that you didn't think you'd be in love with. Maybe right now you're still very frustrated with a previous experience you've had and you think, man, I'll never love a woman. This time next year you could be snuggled up on a couch in your penthouse with a woman that you're madly in love with. Good things are coming, man. You got to believe in that. But you got to first of all be very vividly detailed with the life that you want to live. And if you do that, you put yourself ahead of 99% of men who are just going to coast next year. They're just going to drift. It's going to be another wasted year. And then 2025 will be another wasted year. 2026, another wasted year. From one wasted year to the next. Is that how you want your life to be? Or do you want things to be drastically different? You got to start to keep yourself in check. You got to stop lying to yourself. Things have to change. Enough's enough. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. You're no longer a child. Mum and dad ain't going to save you. You're a grown man. Which means you have to look in the mirror and address who the fuck you are. Sometimes we don't want to do that because we don't want to confront who we are. It's uncomfortable to admit that you're fucked up and you've got problems. Nobody wants to say that about themselves. But we all have problems. We all have things that are preventing us from getting to that next level. But we need to identify what those things are and tackle them. Otherwise, they will prevent us from winning. And it's a constant process. You don't arrive. There's always another level. But it's the process of you becoming a better man that you should focus on, not the destination. But you must have an idea of the destination. Where are you heading? Otherwise, you're going to drift. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a like, comment, let me know what you think down below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Let's get to 20K ASAP. See you in the next one.